Hello, welcome to Matesh's shop. He has not named it yet. Please come inside. Matesh does not bite, unless you give him a reason to. So, how are you this fine evening? You seem startled. You've never seen a Khajiit like Matesh? I'll allow this one to explain. You see, a Khajiit's appearance depends on the phases of both the moons, Maser and Secunda. Most look like bipedal cats. As for Matesh, he looks absolutely perfect if he does say so himself. Sorry, you've probably heard that joke before. Enough about that. You see, Matesh is an adventurer. He's been all across Tamriel, from Skyrim to Valenwood, from High Rock to Morrowind. He has settled here in Jadenhall. Yes, he's quite familiar with Cyrodiil. He was in Bruma a few weeks ago. Since there is a civil war going on in Skyrim, there are a lot of guards due to the fact that Bruma is quite close to Skyrim. Matesh has heard that dragons have returned too, which is not a good thing, although there are reports of a certain hero who's cutting them down quite quickly. Dash is told that this person is called the Dragonborn. Since you're Matesh's first customer, this one supposes he can show you around the shop. But first, some tea. It is canis root and snowberries from Skyrim. Now what brings you here? Was it the sign outside that said curios and trinkets from all over Tamriel? Matesh thought so. Matesh will give you a big discount, since you're so friendly and you're his first customer. Matesh just came back from a trip to Morrowind. If you stick around, he will show you the things he found. What is your name, friend? A wonderful name. And what is your occupation? You want to be an adventurer too. Matesh does not sell weapons per se, but he can provide you with some interesting trinkets. There are some things he must show you, post-haste. Do you know the 3 living gods of Morrowind? This one has memorabilia from Morrowind. Matesh got it all exploring Vardenfell and the Dunmer mainland. Matesh went to Mournhold and was given amulets of the Tribunal from a cult that still worshipped them as gods. He was tasked by House Redoran to kill them. He did not see them as threats, so Matesh left them alone. Also, Matesh has found plenty of more artifacts in Morrowind. Please take a look. Here we have a comb, supposedly owned by one of the Tribunal, Malexia. Did you hear about how she died? She went mad and killed a fellow member of the Tribunal, Sothasil. The Nerevarine defeated her. Then after their trip to Solstheim, they disappeared in Akavir. There are some urban legends going around that the Nerevarine has returned to Tamriel. Matesh is not so sure. It would be fun to see them and the Dragonborn team up. Although this is a very childish hope. Matesh needs to visit Morrowind again soon. He feels connected to that place in a very strange way. Probably why he lives in Jadenhall. These are also from Morrowind. These are Dwemer metal urns. Say what you will about the Dwemer, but they were incredibly advanced. Take for example this crossbow diagram. Matesh knows that a group of vampire hunters called the Dawnguard use them. They are based in Skyrim, and they've been making a comeback as of late. Matesh hears that they were formed after Jarl's son was turned into a vampire, and they used the fort to lock him up. Matesh has actually met the leader of the Dawnguard, a Redguard man by the name of Isran. He's a very impatient man, and he used to be one of the Vigilant of Stendar, or as Khajiit say, Surrender. Where did Matesh meet him? As he said, he met him up in Skyrim. People tend to be much harsher up there. Oh, speaking of which, this is a replica of the legendary axe held by the Atmoran hero, Ysgramor. It is called Storm's Tears, but in the language of the Atmorans, it is known as Wuthrad. It was shattered into tiny pieces, but most of the fragments are held by a group of warriors up in Skyrim called the Companions. Apparently, they have most of the fragments, but some have been lost. On to the next item, and the next province. This is an effigy of the Bosmer god, Ifre, or as Khajiit call him, Ifer. It is said that the Bosmer, also known as the Wood Elves, made a deal with this god in exchange for Ifre's patronage. The Bosmer cannot harm or consume plants, or even make anything out of them, which is why most of the artifacts Matesh has obtained from Valenwood are mostly made out of bone. The pact also states that the prey of a Bosmer must be consumed within 3 days. This applies to their enemies too. It is not uncommon for a Bosmer to engage in cannibalism. Don't worry, most Bosmer are not looking to eat you. That is if you stay on the good side. Matesh is excited to show you this one. Now this may seem like an unassuming sketch, but look closer. It is Martin Septim and Merun Dagon. When the Oblivion Crisis occurred, It was up to the hero of Kavach and Martin Septim to save us all. Outside of the city, did you see some large stone doors? Those are called Oblivion Gates, and that is how the Daedra invaded. Many died during the crisis, but if it wasn't for Martin Septim's sacrifice, and the hero helping, many more would have died. There is actually a chapel in Bruma that worships Martin as a saint, much to the dismay of our elven oppressors. True, the worship of Tiber Septim is now outlawed, but the worship of Martin Septim, on the other hand... Matesh wonders, whatever happened to the hero of Kavach? No, Matesh does not like the Thalmor. He has... history with them. Not good history. Might this someone ask where you're going, friend? Skyrim? Are you sure you want to go there? No offense, but you do not look like the most experienced adventurer, nor the most well-equipped. Matesh knows of a few shops that he can direct you to that can help. Hold on, Matesh is thinking. Matesh has made up his mind about something. He cannot, with a good conscience, send you up to Skyrim unprepared. There is a civil war going on and dragons have returned. Come upstairs. No, Matesh is not going to kill you. If he was a Dark Brotherhood or Morag Tongue member, he would have done it already. Come, let Matesh get this out of his secret stash. This golden katana is called Goldbrand. It is an artifact belonging to the Daedric Prince of Conspiracy, Treachery, and Deceit, Boethia. It was given to Matesh by a very special friend of his. It is a very, very powerful weapon, and you are a very, very special person. It would be a shame if some dragon tore you in half, or some stormcloak gutted you. When are you going to Skyrim? Matesh sees in a week. Well, Matesh wishes you the best. Actually, he has a favor to ask of you. Matesh's good friend, Lucian Flavius, is in a little town in Skyrim called Falkreath. He is an imperial scholar, looking to learn a thing or two about the province. This letter is for him. Matesh is just checking up on him. And thank you, friend. Matesh hopes to see you again, and may Goldbrand serve you well.